Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Real Life Experiences. Today I'd like to talk about electrical problems and how they work on vehicles. Now, most folks don't really have a clue to how much electricity and electronics are integrated in today's automobile. Everything is controlled. I've had several issues of things not working right when something not even closely related to it is actually the root cause of the problems. I had one time a customer complain that his transmission wasn't working right, but it only didn't work right in turns. Well, I went and checked it and really didn't find anything and brought it back and told him so. Well, he didn't like that because he just knew there was something wrong. So he comes back a couple of days later and says it's still not working right. Well, we went for a ride. They made a whole lot of left and right-hand turns, and everything seemed to be working fine. It was at this point he said, you know what, let me drive, and I'll see if it makes a difference. Okay, because, of course, the first thing you always want to do with any kind of problem is verify the complaint. Well, we got in the car, and he made some right-hand turns. We were going around in circles. He came up to a stop sign and made a left-hand turn. He put his turn blinker on, and in the middle of the turn, sure enough, the transmission started doing all kinds of crazy things, exactly as he had described. Aha, now I had the complaint verified. I took it back and took the column apart and found that inside the column, two wires had rubbed together, and there was a short to power. And so the wire it happened to rub up against was one of the wires that sends signals to the transmission. It was being an electronically controlled transmission. And it was actually, the transmission was being commanded to do certain things that it wasn't supposed to be doing. So with a little rewiring, some electrical tape, and some butt connectors, I went and fixed this problem. This was after a couple of different shops that told him he needed a $2,500 new transmission. I don't know if they knew what the problem was or not, but they were ready to fix his transmission. About $250 later, he was sailing down the road. Transmission working just as fine as could be. It was at that point that I built a customer for life. So remember, with any problem, always verify the complaint, especially with electrical problems. You'll be happy you did. Okay, good evening, and we'll talk to you next time.